Alrighty, welcome back to another video. Today we are checking out a smart home camera from a company called EZVIZ. They did get in contact with me and hook me up with one of their cameras to show you guys what they are all about. In today's video, I want to go through an unboxing and a first-hand look and setup and show you what this camera does offer. So without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. Looking around the box, there is a lot of different graphics and a lot of things that does show you what the camera does offer. So on one side of them, we've got the rechargeable battery, color night vision, full HD 1080p. On the back, we've got a few specs about the cameras, I think with the model number and all that kind of thing, nothing important. And then here on this side again, more pieces of information, color night vision, water resistant, weatherproof, home assistant, two-way talk, active defense, all these things I really want to try out and see what they all mean and what they do. Smart human motion detection. Again, easy installation. It is battery operated with a 120-day battery life, which is awesome. And got data security and instant notification as well. Opening up the box here. All right, so the top comes off here, and I guess it's got a few bits of information in here. Yes, so I think there's just instruction manuals and stuff in here, installation guide, something probably we'll need. We've got a USB. It is micro USB. Now I assume this is for charging. I don't know why it's not USB-C, but if we go charging it every 120 days, there shouldn't be too much of a problem. But it would be nice to see USB-C as the main charging port on the camera. We also get the mounting plate that screws onto the camera and then obviously goes onto the wall where we're actually going to put the camera. So that is simple enough. So I guess this gets screwed into the actual ceiling or into the wall, wherever you're screwing this into, and then you just screw the mounting plate into that, and that attaches to the camera. We also do get some screws in the box as well, which is good to know. So that does make it easier for us, so we don't have to search or anything, and wall plugs as well if you are going into any brickwork. The camera itself is in here. Let's get that out. So here's the camera itself. Let's unbox that. It does feel really, really nice in the hand, actually. It doesn't feel too cheap. And it's got a bit of a weight to it as well, which does make it feel a bit more premium. We've got a micro SD slot here to obviously save any memory to it. So you can put the micro SD in there. So any recordings do get saved to the micro SD card there, which is awesome to have. Also on the back here, we do have the charging port, again, which is micro USB. Like I said, it would have been nice to see USB-C on this, but if you're only charging it every 120 days, it isn't too much of a worry. We also do have the speaker on the bottom here. Now, I guess that speaker is for that siren and the two-way talk. So if you do have this closer to the front door or anywhere that people can hear it, they will be able to talk back to you while you can talk to them as well. On the front side of the camera here, we do have two LEDs here. I guess that is for the night vision when you are looking at the camera through at nighttime. We do have also, it looks like an infrared sensor, and obviously the camera itself. And this part, I'm not sure what it is. Hopefully it's labeled, and we'll see what that part is. So I've just looked through the instructions. It doesn't actually say what this part of the camera is. So obviously it's got something to do with the night vision, I guess, or the motion detection, something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but that is the camera itself. And now this probably is a microphone port as well. On the back of the camera, I do have the mounting screw where the mounting bracket does go to there. So you do screw that straight on like that, and then you can attach it to a wall. I just checked in the quick start guide, and it does say that this black part here is for PIR, which is the motion sensor, which is what we said before. So I believe to turn the camera on, there is a small little button down here just in front of the SD card slot. And apparently you hold that down for 4 seconds and the camera should start flashing blue, indicating that the camera is ready for pairing. So let's get that turned on and we'll see how we go. Alrighty guys, I did get the camera set up here. I'm going to put in the micro SD card, but the quality itself does look really, really good. I'm going to put, like I said, put the SD card in. I want to get it set up and see what the quality looks like while we're outside. Alright, we have the bracket on there now. We're going to install the cover plate there so the camera can attach. So that is ready. Now we can screw the camera onto this and it is ready for recording. Alright, now we're going to screw in the back of the camera into this, into the thread, and that's as simple as it is. And just like that, the camera is hooked up. It took me about 10 seconds to do it. And now everything is all set up on the app as well, and we can start using the camera. I've been using the EZVIZ camera now for about a week, and I want to give you my honest thoughts and opinions on it. So far, the EZVIZ camera has been pretty easy to use, and it's been a breeze to just have set up there, and it works as it should. It's a $149 security camera, and I honestly haven't had any problems with it. It is a full HD 1080p camera. It's got two LEDs on the front. It's got an IR sensor for night and also the PIR sensor for motion. I've actually had it outside as well, obviously, and even in the weather, it's been raining, and again, it's held up perfectly fine. It is weatherproof outside, so obviously it should be working, but I put that to the test and I can say that it does work and it is actually weatherproof as it's stated on the box. I want to go through a couple of features that I did like and some things that I didn't like so you guys can make up your mind. This is just my first thoughts within the first week. So I want to start off with the negatives and then we'll finish on a positive. So there weren't many features that I didn't like. The only things that did catch my attention were the micro SD, as I did state when I did the unboxing. I'm not a fan of the micro SD. I would have wished that it was a USB-C. It would have made it a lot easier to charge across the board and I think a lot faster to charge. So that is my only one gripe with that. And the other thing would be the speaker. It is not the loudest of speakers, and especially with the alarm mode that is built into this, it's supposed to be a deterrent, but because the speaker isn't that loud, it's not the biggest of deterrents. But honestly, apart from those two things, I haven't had a problem with this camera. So they're the two negatives. My positives with this camera, it's a 1080p sensor. I think it looks really good for a 1080p sensor. Obviously 4K would look even better, but it's a HD security camera, full HD security camera, and it does look great. And I will put some test footage on the screen now so you can see. Alrighty guys, this is a test of the EZVIZ quality inside my studio with my 2 lights and my whole setup where I've just been recording this video. I want to see what it sounds like and what it looks like inside a studio environment. Also, I'll give you a test when I'm outside and how that looks as well. This is an outside test with the security camera to hear what it sounds and what it looks like. We've done an indoor test, so this is what it looks like outside. The LEDs are really bright. They do work really well. The IR sensor works really well, and the PIR sensor, which is the motion, does work as it's stated. And there's a human detection mode in this as well that lets you detect humans at a certain distance, and I think that has worked awesome. Every time I've used it, it's let me know that someone's in the area. You can turn that feature on and off. And you can turn the notifications on and off if you want them to send you a notification when there is someone being detected. So either way, it does actually clip people that come into the frame that it does sense motions, which is really awesome. But you can turn a feature off that if you want them to send you a notification when that does happen, when it doesn't, so it doesn't just bother you all the time. So if you want that on, you can. And it does actually send you a notification pretty instantly from when the motion is picked up, which is awesome because a lot of other cameras, it might delay. This isn't really delayed at all. So I really, really do like that. And the one thing we got to keep in mind is that it is a $159 security camera, which is very, very cheap for the features you are getting. And I think the quality for $149 is very, very good. I also have used the high fidelity two-way talk, which means that if someone is at your front door and you do see them, you can talk to them and they can talk to you. And I think that works awesome. Like again, the speaker isn't the best, but it does work and I have tried it and I think it does sound okay. So again, it's $149. You can't expect too much, but everything is pretty good. I've also tried the colored night vision with the LEDs. It does work really well. I personally just left it on the IR version, which is black and white, but that does work really well as well. So it does have those two features built in so you can turn them off or turn them on, whatever one suits your needs. The last thing I want to talk about is battery life. I charged it up to 100% before I started using it about a week ago. A week later now, it has dropped down to 88%. So in about a week, it's lost about 12%, which isn't too bad for the amount of recording it has done. But there is a stated 120-day battery life with this camera. Now, I guess you'll probably achieve that with the highest rating power save setting because there is different settings you can choose. I think the setting I'm in now, you probably get about a month and a bit out of it, which is very, very good. I don't think you would hit the 120 days, but I guess the more you play with your power save settings, because there is custom controls in there, you will achieve, I guess, a higher battery life. But I thought I'd just let you guys know how my battery life did span over the first week. So that is everything with the EZVIZ camera. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash your thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below for this $150 security camera that is battery operated. And thank you to EZVIZ for sending this out. I hope we can check out some more products from you guys because I've been very, very impressed with the first product you guys did send me. Again, this wasn't a sponsored video. They did send me this camera out just to test out and share my honest opinions with you. And that's what I did. But I honestly really, really did like it. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it, EZVIZ. And if you guys have enjoyed, smash the thumbs up button. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for next week for another video.